guys, and welcome to Easy Life. And today is another Let's Play on Super Wario Maker, apparently. And if you look at this, we can play around on the title screen. Okay. Anyway. Today we're going to be creating a course. In fact, we're going to be continuing the creation of a course on Coursabot. And that course, as you know, is called Space Station. Now, as you can see, I've got 3 more slots for uploads, so this is going to be the 8th one. So there'll be 2 left after this. Then 2 more will be 2 more after that. I think I'll do a castle, or do an underwater one. So before we get going, I just want to show you the level itself that I built. And the level that I built starts a bit like this. In fact, it might be worth me telling you that since the last time I have been filming, I think yesterday it was, I actually edited the level slightly. I did say I was going to edit it. And you see this bit here, you no longer can go. There's no longer a lift here. Instead, a bunch of Koopa Troopers stopping you from doing that lift thing, preventing you from skipping a section. Then there's obviously this bit where you get in the Tanuki, and this was one of the hardest bits of the level. And this bit wasted a lot of time in our video last week, but I did manage to actually sort this out in the end. Still difficult, apparently. Yeah, I'll give it one last go. I don't want to waste too much time again. Obviously, uploading is one thing, but obviously I'm gonna have to clear it when I upload it. If it really isn't possible, then I'll just figure something out. And basically, this is where we got up to. So the plan is to do another little leap of faith, obviously, since obviously we had a leap of faith before, so we can have a leap of faith again. So let me just test where Mario will jump to. Sacrifice Mario. Sacrificial Mario. So we'll jump to about here. This is kind of our little runway, I suppose you could call it. Just check, obviously you can't see that runway. So you don't want the player to be able to see the runway. That's fine. The runway can go up to there. And we could do a runway like that. There, like just like that. And then rub that bit out if we like, really. And fill it in just the saving blocks, saving resources. So even Nintendo's doing their little bit to save the planet. Even Nintendo's doing their own little bit to save the planet, as in helping us not quite use up all of the Earth's resources. Nintendo's certainly been quite helpful on that. And yeah, I think we'll have our question block there, and we know what that's going to contain. Maybe we can have a brick next to it. Let's get rid of that. It makes the whole thing look a bit ugly. And yeah, the player can go ahead, grab that leaf, and go and jump on the runway like an aeroplane. Fly right up to the top, flying through space, be Neil Armstrong, and land on the moon. And that is going to be the end of the level, basically. I'm not saying this, that's not me saying this is the end of the level. That is me saying the end of the level. The level will end at the moon before we go back into the main world, where with a spacey background to finish. And a black background, obviously. So yes, plan is for this little section is for Mario to fly diagonally upwards like so, like this bit. Do something a little bit like that. Do some spikes again. Maybe this time go up to the top again. This time come down a little bit. Like that. And then we can just make the player climb across these few spikes. And in fact, I think we'll just move this one along a little bit. Then we'll have our little platform there. A little safe zone, as it is. yeah, we can have a little safe zone like that. Obviously, let's just check this runway is long enough. I think this runway is more than long enough. Yeah, I did test that. Obviously, if the player fails the leap of faith, which I think is pretty difficult to do. Whoops. Wasn't great. Wasn't the greatest of things I could have done there. The greatest thing I can do is to attempt to actually do this. I think I might just move the head height above slightly just because it was a bit difficult. I really like the spacey background, if I don't say so myself. I think it looks really nice. Then obviously they can just jump and then do their little leap of faith. And I think we should push Mario to his limits this time. Make him jump make him do about medium sort of jump to there. Let's say he jumps to here. And let's say we have a platform about there. That's about where Mario landed. Then we have our runway. We have our runway once again. Going across, in fact we could even just copy this bit over. It's the same length. Suppose we could make it a little bit more difficult by shortening it, if indeed that is possible to gain some. I'll shorten it only if it's possible to gain flight from that. In fact, I've got a different idea this time. Before you say what on earth are you doing, let me just tell you. Just get ready. So there's a short leap of faith. Yeah, indeed. Just want to check that the player cannot see that little bit of the ground. Oops. Fill that bit in there like that. Can the player see that ground I've placed in? They think it's a blind jump and they're like, wow, it was down there, that was all we needed to jump to. And basically we can go ahead and extend our runway out just like that. Oops, yeah, I'm just going to put one of those back in. Just grab my thing. Should we do that other style? Nah, that doesn't look horrible. That doesn't look nice. That looks nice when you're doing it for decoration. I really like the way you can't actually see this. You can actually just walk down and you're on the platform and you can't see it, but in fact you can see that. But yeah, I think it's very nice. Maybe we could just, for a bit of fun, we could just have some music notes, just hop back up on there. The player could go, yeah, in fact, I don't think that's such a wise idea, since, I don't actually think that's too wise of an idea. I think I'll just leave it the way it was. Maybe we'll do that something like. I will do something with the music notes though later on in the level if there comes a situation where I think I could use them. I'll try and get them in because they are obviously fun. I haven't used them yet. Well, I haven't shown you them in my YouTube videos. I think I would like to show you in my YouTube videos actually. That I'm quite desperate to show you now. Oops. You can see that bit of ground. What was it that I was being too careful? I don't know. But you can certainly see it, yeah. Okay, I'll just move up. I'll just shift it along a couple of blocks. There's no harm in doing that, I suppose. Let me just have a little test to go at this. See what the natural thing would be. See, we don't want the player to discover where the leap of faith is too. Yeah. Might come across as may come across as a bit obsessive what I'm doing, I come across that I'm getting a bit obsessive and a bit too technical, maybe trying to make it look too perfect, but making it look nice is one thing, but a completely different topic is to make it make it a good level. Now let's put this on the stilts, I suppose you could call it. Either we put it on stilts like this, obviously not like that, that looks ugly. You're obviously going to smarten it up by doing one of those. Or, no, that looks terrible. We'll focus on it later on, put one of those other things there, those pillars that I used earlier in the level. I'll go back and decorate it with those at the end of this video. I will obviously show it in the video, I won't leave it out, because I didn't leave it out last time. I don't know if I should put an arrow pointing down where to go. I mean, it's quite obvious. I mean, it's not like a mean leap of faith because they're going to jump in that direction anyway, because their natural reaction, the second time they do it won't be their natural reaction to do that, and they'll think, oh, that was a short leap of faith. And then they'll be like, right, let's gain some speed. And then they'll be like that, yeah. They won't necessarily plummet into the ground like that, like I portrayed it to be. But I can tell you what, I'll do something like that. So my plan now is actually to do something along the lines of this. Go down here. I want to add my block in, don't I? Foolish as it does, as odd and stupid as it does sound, I'm going to add my block in at the end simply because I don't want them to gather where they're going to because of the block. I mean, wow, I did not know you could flick a leaf with another leaf, but that's quite, it's quite cool, that is. And we could have a down and an up bit, like that. A down and up bit, I suppose. Like maybe first you go down, and then you go up, and it's divided by a spike wall. Like that. Like, just a bit like that. And then this time we'll get feisty, and in order to do that, we'll use something called enemies that we did use earlier in the level. Actually, in the first little bit that was fun, and this first little bit that was safe. Oh, the happy memories of that bit. This level's got so dry since this little bit here. Well, in fairness, I think I'll end the level something like that. It's only these little bits here where the runways are. I might add some arrows on this. I might add an arrow on this runway, like that. Like that, there we go, telling you it's the runway. It's the runway east, I think. Runway right, I don't know. Well, it is east, but I don't know whether to call it east or right. And I'll put the arrows on the first few runways. I'll stop doing it here because I think if I do it here, I think I might make it too obvious. I'll do it in the middle maybe, I might get away with it. Yeah, that's fine. So, the moment of truth, the moment I actually hate in this level, the moment in the level Space Station, it's proven to be a proper time waster. An actual pain. It's actually painful having to playtest this level. I hope I'll never film another level like that. And you can just about reach that little bit of ground like that. There. I don't know why I haven't built it up to there actually. Because obviously I can make a bigger leap of faith now. I think I might make it the last leap. The last leap. No, when I say the last leap, I mean this is the penultimate leap, and then the next one, the finale leap. That didn't go so well. Can I gain some speed like that? Right. Run. Go, 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 go. Oh. I think you just have to be a perfect player. And I wouldn't regard myself as a perfect player. By no means. I can make Super Mario Maker levels. But some of the levels I've seen on Course World, I can say what they want about being awful and all that, but I take my hat off to the people who make them because they're the ones who clear them. I do think they're a load of trash. I do think the majority of levels on Course World are genuinely a load of rubbish. But no offence to anyone who's made a Course World level, but I'm not saying every Course World level's bad. It's just the levels that require you to just get a star and take out a bunch of enemies. Levels with endless power-ups, levels with pick-a-door scenarios that 3 doors will kill you. All these sorts of levels. I don't mind Leap of Faith levels, they're alright. I mean, I'm obviously not going to say they're bad since look what I'm making myself. This is obviously theme on Flight rather than Leap of Faith, but yeah. We're going to take this to the app. In fact, I'm not going to use arrows. I'm going to ignore the arrows. We'll have coins instead. We'll have arrows on the I won't have arrows there, because I think they'll know where they're jumping to if they just take a big leap of faith the first time. Oopsie, I'm dead. In fact, they won't even be dead, because they'll stand here and they can come down to here, and they've been given a major reprieve because I'm such a nice friend of theirs. I'll make levels in consideration for the weaker skilled players. Come down here, do that, grab that, then the weak skilled players can just think, I'm an amazing player. I'm beating a level I'm beating a really difficult level, and then they can think, right, let's jump down to here, onto no platform because I forgot to build one. Alright, so let's see, let's push Mario's jumping abilities for the absolute max. Dun, 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 dun. Where does he jump to? He jumps to there. Right, we'll give him that much space, and we'll do a traditional easy life runway. We'll do a traditional easy life runway. I like to do this sort of stuff. This is an easy life classic. We'll give the player a Tanuki suit. The last Tanuki of the level. Then they can go for it, make the run, they can fly upwards, and then they can reach what is actually going to be the end of the level and the moon's space station. The space station of the moon. At the start it was effectively the space station of the Earth. This is the other side. Space station of the moon, in which there's a pipe in which appears to be going into the moon. The pipe actually goes back to Earth. It's a magical pipe. The planet, it goes back from it actually goes back to the space station, which is actually on planet Earth. Which is quite amazing actually. You can teleport to a different area. It's an invisible pipe. It's basically an invisible pipe that goes into the moon like that. And what it's effectively going to do is it's effectively going to run along all of here. There's an invisible pipe. Speaking of which, how long can pipes go? That long. It's quite long. I'll put the top of the level there. Like that. That is effectively the end of the level. So just cut that bit down there. Obviously that's not the end of the video, because obviously I did say we're going to decorate it. In fact, I think we're going to have our exit pipe here coming down from space. Like that. Just coming down from space like that. It's coming out from space, and then the player can go and do that, grab that power up, I think it is. I've never had to play Mario Bros 3, so I don't actually know why that's there. Might be a significance in the actual game itself, but yeah. Alright, decorations. What should we do for decorations? We'll go back to the checkpoint. Obviously I've decorated everything before the checkpoint. Checkpoint, good old checkpoints. I think maybe we could do this. Got an idea. We could do that like that. Take this pillar up to the top here. Okay, guides the player on the leap of faith, I suppose. I suppose we could trick them here. They're going to discover it anyway. They don't know at first, they're just going to take a blind jump and they're going to realise, aha, that's where we are. So then, yeah. Can have another little section like that here, just at the top, and really decorate these little sections because they are stations in themselves. We can have another one like that. I'm really proud of this level actually. Could not be proud of my own level. And then yeah. It's 3, maybe? Yeah, there we go. It's nice. I like it. Even here we could have these platforms. Could build it on it's kind of like moon cheese. I mean, it's blue, obvious. It's blue, I suppose you could think of it as Stilton. Because they do say, if you ask somebody where does cheese come from, they might say it's a joke, the moon, I think, maybe. Something like that. Some old joke like that I've heard. And, this could kind of be like the cheese of the moon, and it's kind of like the cheese of the moon is Stilton cheese because it's blue. I mean, I know that sounds like a really rotten theory and just such a stupid theory, people a stupid thing. It probably sounds like the most stupid thing you've heard, but it's probably the most stupid thing you've ever heard, or probably the most stupid thing you've heard all day, but you probably think it's a bad joke, but I think it's a good joke. I don't think I'm running that low on ground blocks. If this is directly below here, then this should just line up like that. And I'll do it like this, and I won't do that. I'll do that like that. Extend the runway for 1 block. I mean, it's not that much of a big ask. I mean, it is a bit of a difficult leap to make. Even in the middle, we could have one. Just do it like that. You know, we don't want the player banging them. We don't want the player banging their head. Could have this bit here. We could do it again. That our little famous Easy Life decorations. I should have worked for Nintendo's decorating department. I mean, my decorative skills are amazing. I don't mean to show off. Oops. I don't mean to show off or anything, but I'm very proud of the way this level has come along. I've really enjoyed really enjoyed making this series. It's been a very fun one to make. As I said at the start of this video, I do have 2 more slots yet. So I can indeed make 2 more videos, and I would love to do that. And if some of my levels get taken down as an odd thing that sounds for somebody to want, then yeah, I could indeed be making some more videos. And that could be fun. Could be a bit of fun. I do enjoy making these. I've enjoyed this series very much. I think it's the first time I've finished a series in a long time on YouTube, actually. And, well, to the bare minimum, I've finished it. I would like to do a bit more yet, with 100 Mario Challenge and everything like that. But to the bare minimum, I've finished this series. Obviously, quite a few unfinished ones. Let's not get into that. I think I've got another video lined up to put onto YouTube, and I'll talk about it actually in there, so I won't waste my time in this video. I think I'll get rid of that platform. That is nice. I like the level, and I think that will do nicely as Space Station. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video, if indeed you still are, and yeah, please multi-subscribe, multi-like, thumbs up. Yeah, this is the end of the video, really. Guys, thank you, hope you have a great day. Please multi-subscribe, multi-like. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.